Hi, Josh. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Liwei, or should I say good evening here in Ohio, in America?
Sure. Good evening to you. And to be honest, it's kind of challenging and harsh to pretend to be a high school graduate. But since you, Josh, reached out to me to take this task, I thought, why? Why not? It's a complimentary class. And back in the States, you have helped me a lot in terms of practicing English. So let's start. I'm exciting to see what you have prepared for me. Okay.
Well, our first vocabulary word of the night, complimentary means free. That's a very
Yeah.
good word to know if you're ever trying to get something for free. And
Yes,
Liwei, you are the
like
smartest
free
18-year-old
stuff.
I've ever met.
Yeah, I
Yes,
do like
yes,
to.
free stuff is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to show your say. So American students, I will ask you a question,
Yeah.
and kind of like IELTS, I'm going to give you 20 seconds to prepare it on the timer. So let me share my screen, and I'll show you the timer here. Anyways, um, so just kind of like IELTS, you'll have 25 seconds to prepare your thoughts, and then 45 seconds to speak.
Okay.
And while you speak, I'm going to write down what you say, and then we're going to go over it at the end and see what you could do great with and what you could do differently next time. And I always tell my students, what is the first thing you want when you're going to go fishing? What do you want to catch fish?
Oh, to give them the bait.
Yes, and the thing that holds the bait is called do you know?
The hook?
Yes. So we want a good strong hook. In the same way you grab a fish with a hook and you yank it out of the water,
Yeah.
I want to grab the listener with a great opening statement and then pull them into your speech so they're curious what you have to say and they want to do more with it.
Okay, I
So
see.
a hook could be we could do more with this for writing, but just for now for speaking, we'll do a little bit. A hook could be a question, a statistic, a strong statement, some sort of first introduction sentence that says, wow, this is going to be awesome. I better pay attention.
Okay.
So think about that while you think about the speech. My question for you is very simple. Should we be hesitant? Do you know this word hesitant?
Yes.
Should we be hesitant or nervous or careful about vaccines? Are they safe and good? Why or why not? So I'm going to turn the timer on for 25 seconds, think, and then I'll come back. Okay, any questions?
My God, the time is so short. Okay.
Okay, so
Challenging.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, in terms of should we be hesitate about vaccines, uh, my opinion is it really depends. First of all, I would say is it necessary for us to take the vaccines? Like for example, like in China, right now I'm living in a small town. There's just the locals here, so I don't see there's the high risk of contracting the virus here. So for me, I don't really have the plan to take the vaccines. And on the other side, um, the second, I would be a little bit worried about the side effects. I know it should be safe, but what if people have underlying diseases? So
Okay, good. And I can email this to you if you want to see it when we're done.
yeah,
But just reading this, actually, could you read this paragraph for us?
okay.
This is almost exactly what you said as fast as I could type.
Okay. Should we be hesitant about vaccines? Why or why not? In terms of should we be hesitate? My opinion is it really depends. First of all, I would say, um, is it necessary for us to take the vaccine? Like, for example, in China, I'm living in a small town. There are just locals here. I don't see a high risk for contracting virus here. On the other side, um, the second is about the side effects. I know generally this vaccine should be safe, but what if people have underlying diseases? That's all.
Good. So what do you love about your speech? What do you think you did a great job with?
Well, I think generally I have expressed my point of views. There are
Hmm.
like it really depends. This is the main idea, and then I give two uh like arguments to support
Good.
my point of views. First um is it necessary? The necessity, and the second is about the side effects. Yeah,
Okay. Good. Yeah, I like that you had strong opinions, you had good supporting evidence,
yeah.
and you had good grammar. Is there
Thank you.
anything that you think you would do differently next time, or any advice you would give to future Liwei about what to do?
Okay, I think when I was speaking, I still stuttered a lot, and I repeated, I paraphrased. I said something, like I said on the other side, and I paraphrased. I said the second. So I was still a little
Hmm.
bit like nervous, Yeah,
Okay, good. Yeah, I like the way you're thinking, not just about what you say, but how you say it.
yeah.
That's very important for how people view you and how schools will decide who is allowed to be in their school or not. A couple things I want to point out here, and you kind of mentioned this.
Yeah.
In terms of is a very strong phrase, very high level. But use of in terms of and should we could probably choose one or the other. Now, do you know the different parts of speech? Noun, adjective, verb, adverb.
Which word?
So do you know what part of speech hesitate is?
Hesitate.
Hmm.
Oh, this hesitate is the verb. I should use
Yes.
yeah, I should use adjective.
Yeah, you're going to want to use the adverb to modify be, which is hesitant.
Hesitant. Yeah,
Same word, different parts of speech.
yeah,
Okay? I like the first of all. And the secondly, furthermore, those words are very nice to help the listener kind of categorize in their brain. Where
yeah,
are we? When does the first point stop? When does the second point? And that's a very good way to do it.
yeah.
And I think I was typing really fast. You said there's just locals here.
Uh,
Good words, but what do you think about the tense? Or I'm sorry, the grammar. Anything grammatically you want to look at?
oh, I said there are. I should have said there are local. There are only locals here.
Yeah, okay, that'd be a good way to do it. There are only locals here. There's just could be okay, but you said a singular, locals plural. So you want a local or some locals. We always want to match plural and plural, singular and singular.
Yeah, there are just the locals.
Yeah. So there are just a few locals, there are just some locals, or there are locals.
Yeah, there are
Okay?
few. There are few. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Same here with the matching number, it's
Mm-hmm.
called. Second is singular, it's just the one time. And effect is plural. So the second time you get it, you'll get side effects. So you want to be the second side effect or the side effects after the second dose.
Oh, I wanted to say secondly, like secondly side effects.
Okay, then so then we'll remove the and say secondly.
Yeah.
Good. Yes, we can say on the other hand, or secondly, probably not both. Side effects. Good. Yeah, side effects are a good example of what to think about. One more thing I wanted to show you. Oh, okay. Conclusion. Now that we're here, do you want to mention a conclusion just to think about it for next time?
Oh, yeah, conclusion. So I think it's people's option, is like people's option to um, be hesitant about vaccines. It would be different for individuals. Oh, it should be people's decision. I mean,
Okay, I like decision better. That's a good
yeah,
change.
yeah.
And this tense would. Do you know what tense would is?
Would means like in the future.
Technically, will is the future tense. Would is the conditional, which means if this, then this. So
Mm-hmm.
when you say it would be different, you mean if this happens, then it would be different. But maybe you meant to say it will or it is
Mm-hmm.
different for individuals, depending on exactly what you mean.
Okay, it is will be different.
Good. Any questions or thoughts about your speech before we move on to the next topic?
Mm, that's all about it, I think.
Okay. As I tell my middle school students, raise your hand and give yourself a high five for working hard and doing your best.
Yeah.
And I will see you in the next class.
See you.